Hey everyone, Egman here with another deck profile. If you know me, I have three loves in my life. I have the Ultimate Box Vegeta, I have the Maidens, and I have my girlfriend who just happens to have her birthday today. So she's always a maiden to me, and I made this deck in her honor. Cheesy segue aside, this deck is actually pretty fun, and it's kind of like a blue-green mix of just the Universe 7 stuff. I don't feel like the green cards get used that much, and I wanted to make a deck for them, and Maidens are green too, so boom, they're in the deck. So if you haven't seen this leader from me enough already, what he does is that when he attacks a leader card, if one of your energy is Universe 7, you draw a card, and you get plus 5k power for the turn. Flip him over at 4 to untap 2 energy. And then the permanent, if you have 3 or more Universe 7 cards in your energy, you get plus 5k power. That's not as important. But also, when this card attacks, you draw a card, you pick up one of your energy, can be tapped or not, and then you can put down another energy. Another card from your hand to energy. So it kind of can either refill, or if you see Force Ejection, Mass Saiyan, you can do some energy lock stuff. But the main for this deck is for the Maiden line. So I'm running the kind of just the Brienne line of this kind of like 19 card package. So for Zorbuto, he just searches out the top 3 for any Universe 2 cards. This is the Universe 2 free blocker who comes out for free if you have a Universe 2 card, which is all 5 of these. We have Brienne de Chateau. She's barrier, and then also when you play it, you look at the top 7 for anything with Maiden Squadron, which are just these 3 cards. They're not the 2 previous ones I talked about. They're only Universe 2. And then for 3 energy, you can evolve into Rebrand. It's 2 green and 1 white, so that's important. So for turn 3, you want to make sure you have 2 green and 1 blue energy. But yeah, so that's how you evolve into her. When you evolve into her, you get to choose one of your opponent's battle cards and KO it. We're not running Kakunsa or Rosie, so the other auto doesn't really affect us. But also, we have the promo, and it's an EX evolve for 1 green on a rebrand with 5 or more. You play it, you evolve it into active mode, and then also when this card attacks, you discard 2 cards from your opponent's hand. It's also a 30k double strike, which is nothing to really slouch on. And so yeah, so you're able to swing with this. So you play this, you swing with it, and then you can evolve for another green under here. And you can really consistently do this on turn 3, whether you are awakened or not. If you are ready to awaken, you can do this. And then you just untap 2 energy and it's free. If you're already awakened, you only need the 1 green energy. So you can play her for 3, and then you can play attack with Vegeta, untap a green energy, and then put down her for 1 more. So that's kind of the cute little combo for this. For the support, we have some of the Universe 7 green cards. So we have the 2-drop Piccolo from the starter deck. He lets you search a Son Gohan Adolescence with 3 or less from your hand. So we have these 2 are the targets for those. Mostly these are just good for, and the blue one's just good for energy, and it has the Universe 7, so you can get the front side ability for that. This guy, the green 3-drop is good just for blowing up stuff. We already have Brienne, so it's not super important, but just, kind of filler for Universe 7 green energy. And then Destructor just Krillin. He's our only self-awakened target right now, but the game's so fast right now, I don't think it's super necessary to self-awaken, and he's just kind of more of a way to self-awaken. If you just want to run like just 4 and 4 of these instead of Krillin, I can totally see that. I just wanted to put some self-awaken. It felt kind of weird not putting any in. So additionally, we have our super combo is the Universe 7 Son Goku, just the really standard one. We don't have any searches for him in this deck, which is a little unfortunate, but it's still pretty good. And we have so much like card draw. Like we have this Zorbuto, this Brienne, this Piccolo. They all search for cards, and that's really helpful. So we're also running 6 negates, 3 full power energy, and 3 Master Roshi. Since this is Universe 7, we can do it on any of our colors, and then full power energy is really good for blowing up Bardock and like Kabas and the 1-drop Trunks. And then the blue package, we have 1 legendary flute because this card's still good. If you want to run 4, you could find space for it. I wouldn't run I'd think like 2 or 3 are good. There's like Roshi's a really good target, and you do have a free block you can keep bouncing, and Zarbuto or Brienne if you want to like dig deep for something, but I don't think it's super necessary. We also have 4 beans, which are just super, like, one of the best extra cards in the game right now, and then 3 unyielding spirit trunks. We're not super aggressive, so we're like untapping energy a lot isn't a main priority, and it's just to help extend combos a little bit, but it's not our biggest concern. And then a single scientist foo, because we need a scientist foo to win the game, right? So yeah, this is the basic of the deck. Once again, the idea is just turn 1 you charge a blue or green energy, turn 2 you charge the other one, and then turn 3 you charge another green energy. So turn 1 you can either do Zarbuto, or you can just, depending if you think they're going to be really aggressive, you can just have 1 green or blue open. Blue for the sensu beans, green for the full power energy. And regardless what you do, Master Roshi is always helpful. Turn 2 you can do Brienne or Piccolo. One of these two is probably the best bet. And then also, since we're an untapped leader, we're not super afraid of being untapped on our opponent's turn 2. But it is something to be aware of. And then turn 3 we try to get into the Brienne combo. So that's it for me. Let's go to the side deck real quick. So the main point of the side deck is these Force Ejection Mass Saiyans and the Qian Shinhans. With this we can energy lock usually like SS3 control decks. That's probably the worst matchup for the main deck, just because they can plop out Vegeta and stuff, or not Vegeta, Vegeto, and we don't have anything to really go around it. Additionally, SS3's players are getting really smart against, seeing the Ultimate Box Vegeta, and they're like, oh, I should probably like not awaken you if I don't want to get energy locked. So having Martial Expert Tien Shinhan is really helpful for that, because you can use his active main as many times as you want, and you can awaken yourself. He's green, which is helpful. We can't play him combo from our hand because he needs a green leader and Vegeta is blue, but other than that, I think he's perfectly fine for this. And then the other 7 cards are kind of thrown in here. Mirror is good because when you play him, you discard a card for your opponent's hand, and we're already doing that with Brienne. This guy is just super powerful, can swing for game, and then Champa if we need like a little bit more oomph. So yeah, that is the deck. Let me know what you guys think about it. If this isn't supposed to be like super serious, but I just like the Maiden archetype, and I I try it with like every leader I can. So, and I don't feel like I've made a Maiden deck profile on this page like for a while, and I was overdue. So here it is. Let me know what you guys think, and I will catch you guys next time.